Hey everybody, welcome to a new week. Thank you so much for being with us as we do a podcast here every single day. Today we're going to talk and create a short little 5-minute podcast that hopefully you can share with anybody that you know that's pregnant or thinking of getting pregnant. You know, for decades we almost just assumed that during those first days of pregnancy nausea and vomiting would occur. And we'll talk about that. And talk about a therapy now that's been approved for all pregnant women. We'll get started with that in just 1 minute. The information you hear on the Nutrition Shop Health Talk with Dr. Lynn is strictly educational and is not intended to diagnose or treat any disease. Any healthcare decision should be discussed with your health professional. And now, here is Dr. Lynn. And again, welcome to you all. The number for our office, 678-228-8900. Did you get our email that went out on Friday concerning our January 26th 90-day Renew You in 22 plan? We're recruiting right now. We have a few slots left. Check it out. Check out the newsletter. If you need more information, call. We'll send that email newsletter to you. Anything that might be on your mind about it, need to make up your mind, we can help you with that. 678-228-8900 or our website, thenutritionshop, shoppe.net. Under special events is where you can log up. All right, we're going to get started here on this Talk About Pregnancy in 1 minute. You know, I'm going back in time, dating myself to the point where there was a prescription drug called Bendectin that was around for decades. And it was the second generation of new pills that were going to revolutionize nausea for pregnant women. And, you know, anytime the pharmaceutical world got involved in this, there ended up being major complications. With Bendectin, just like the ones in the prior generation before this, birth defects came to be a big problem. And that's the one thing you cannot even possibly risk. University of California Davis Health Center, in its first-of-a-kind study, I find this hard to believe. I've been doing this for 20 years. First-of-a-kind study, researchers at the UC Davis School of Medicine found that probiotics significantly improved the symptoms of pregnancy-related nausea, vomiting, and constipation. The findings were published in the journal Nutrients. Now, let me make a caveat, put an asterisk to that. Dairy-free probiotics, because dairy will continue to be a problem with pregnancy. Nausea and vomiting affect 85% of all pregnancies and can significantly impact quality of life, particularly during early pregnancy. The cause of nausea and vomiting during pregnancy is unknown. It's weird, but it is. Various theories have been proposed, but none of them is conclusive, said Albert Liu, lead author of the study, professor of OB-GYN. Nausea, vomiting, and constipation during pregnancy can significantly diminish the quality of a patient's life. Once nausea and vomiting during pregnancy progress, they can become difficult to control. Sometimes the patient even needs to be hospitalized. Keep in mind, this is a traditional journal. Probiotics are referred to as beneficial bacteria. They can be found in foods like yogurt, kimchi, kefir, sauerkraut, and tempeh. Probiotics are also available as food supplements. No kidding, Jack. According to the National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health, other than vitamins, probiotics and prebiotics were the third most commonly used dietary supplement for adults. Probiotics are thought to support the community of different microbes, often referred to as gut microbiome, found in the gastrointestinal tract. During pregnancy, hormones like estrogen and progesterone increase, bringing about many physical changes. These increases can also change the gut microbiome, which likely affects the digestive system function, causes unwanted symptoms like nausea, vomiting, and constipation. Amen. I thought they didn't know. The researchers set out to determine whether supplementing with a probiotic could be beneficial for gastrointestinal function during pregnancy. Here's a piece on our Ultra Probiotic, and then we'll finish this study. Hey everybody, I want to talk to you for just a minute about our probiotic of choice called our Ultra Probiotic. Delivers 30 billion viable organisms per serving of 10 different beneficial strains. A combination of freeze-dried probiotic bacteria with inulin, a beneficial prebiotic. 30 billion organisms in 2 capsules. Each capsule has 15 billion good bacteria. Ultra Probiotic contains both probiotics and prebiotics that work together to support digestion in the immune system. Featuring a proprietary blend of 10 different probiotic strains plus inulin, a prebiotic that stimulates the growth of friendly intestinal bacteria to support colon health. As a dietary supplement, 2 vegetable capsules daily, preferably with a meal. Conforms to USP for weight, dissolution, disintegration, and maximum bioavailability. Contains no artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners, no preservatives, no sugar, no starch, no soy, no wheat, no fish, and it is sodium-free and non-GMO. Made in USA in an FDA-registered facility in Tennessee by good manufacturing practices. Again, our probiotic of choice, our Ultra Probiotic, 60 capsules in a bottle. If you want more information on that, by all means, give our staff a call at 678-228-8900. That's 678-228-8900. And get our Ultra Probiotic into your life for you and your family. Take care. The study lasted for 16 days. A total of 32 participants took a probiotic capsule twice a day for 6 days, then took 2 days off, then repeated the cycle. The probiotics were available over the counter, of course, 10 billion live cultures, of course. Participants kept 17 daily observations of their symptoms during the duration of the study for a total of 535 observations. What the researchers found, that taking the probiotic significantly reduced nausea and vomiting. Nausea hours, the number of hours participants felt nauseated, were reduced. The number of times they vomited was reduced by a third. Probiotic intake also significantly improved symptoms related to quality of life, such as fatigue, poor appetite, and difficulty maintaining normal social activities. Probiotics were also found to significantly reduce constipation. Over the years, I observed that probiotics can reduce nausea and vomiting and ease constipation. It's very encouraging that the study proved this to be true. Probiotics are also beneficial in many of the other patients who weren't in the study. Participants also contributed fecal specimens during and before the study. Samples were analyzed to identify the type and number of microbes and the different byproducts of digestion. This allowed the researchers to examine whether biomarkers in the fecal specimens corresponded to more severe nausea and assess how the probiotics affected participants who began the study with a different baseline biomarker. One finding was that the low amount of bacteria that carry an enzyme called bile salt hydrolase, which generates bile acid to absorb nutrients, was associated with more pregnancy-related vomiting. Probiotics also increase bile salt hydrolase producing bacteria, which may explain why the supplements decrease levels of nausea and vomiting. They also found high levels of gut microbes, Akromesia, at the beginning of the study were associated with more vomiting. This is one of the inflammatory probiotics. Another finding was that the vitamin E levels increased after taking probiotics. Higher levels of vitamin E were associated with lower vomiting scores. Although findings are intriguing, the researchers caution, of course, they don't want to go out on a limb. But I'm telling you, it's cheap, it's inexpensive, and it's effective. But again, it gets down to the point of being the correct type of probiotics. Our Ultra Probiotic, in my world, is the best. I've tried other ones, folks, and I'm back to it again. It is still the best for keeping your gut healthy and strong. Again, you can get that by looking on our website at thenutritionshop.net. or calling our office at 678-228-8900. Also, make sure you're getting our email newsletter concerning our Renew You in 22 plan. Up and running and recruiting right now. God bless you, folks. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care.